All right, now let's look at the threes. One of my favorites. Three, numerologically, is the number. If you think about one is the individual, two is the relationship, three is creating from that relationship. So having a child, and if you go more esoteric, the creative energy that is expressed from human consciousness and consciousness itself. So creative energy is three. So three of spades is making changes through creative energy and quick changes. And you can think of the sigh as moving quickly through the fields to harvest what is grown. So when we take time to grow something in life, the three of spades is the time to harvest that thing. It's also a card of repetition. So it's a repeated task of harvest, of bringing something new, bringing something you've grown to be able to offer it to others to express that creative side. The three of hearts is more going internal. It's going inside to a spiritual place. This may be one of my favorite. This may be my favorite drawing in the deck. Hard to say. So, three of spades. To go back for a second, the sigh has always been a fascinating image for me because it's not something you see very often in the world anymore. But when I was a kid, you would see them in Tennessee. I would see them. My grandfather had one in his basement because he was in agriculture. So I had held them. I had a relationship to them, and I thought it was important to make it clear that this is a symbol connected to harvesting of grain and wheat. That's why I did the image as it's done. Three of Hearts is one image that stays with me. Has stayed with me since I was around 8 years old, which when I was 8 years old, my family traveled in a camper van or a Winnebago out west to the Anasazi Pueblo Indian Native American cliff dwellings. And this is an amazing place. You should check it out. Look up cliff dwellings, and this is out west. There is this ancient series of cities that are carved into the sides of canyons, and they don't know why, and they've sort of lost contact of the full story of that, the people that lived there. They do relate them to the Pueblo Indians, who had a similar lifestyle later in that area, but the most standout image for me, and the thing that I remember the strongest from going there and climbing around and being in that space, was these ladders that were coming up from holes in the ground. And when you went down the ladder, you were in a big round room that was a spiritual space. It was a space to sit with the community and manifest, to sit with the community and connect to spirit, connect to ancestors, a space of meditation, most likely. And so this ladder, while the ladder is a symbol of getting out of yourself and into a higher place, it's also going inward. And in this case, we're finding the creative connection within our hearts by going inward. So this is going to a sacred spiritual place within yourself, on your own. This can be, go to a church. This can be find a meditation group. This can be go spend time in a forest. But the symbol is finding creative energy in your emotions and in your own personal expression. Three of Clubs is a well. And I enjoyed finding wells as I traveled through Europe in old city centers and in old castles. You will find usually an old well like this one. I found this image of one from, I think, a Scottish castle that I based it on and made some changes in the drawing. But the well symbol is a manifestation, making a wish. It's a place you go. A well is a place of infinite knowledge and mystery. If you think of what you can take from a well, the nourishment of a metaphysical well. But the practice we do in wells is we throw a coin in and we make a wish. So the Three of Clubs is the power of a wish, making a wish towards something, knowing what you want and wishing for it. If you think about where our strongest creative energy comes from, it's from the sun. And this is the creative energy that is material in its impetus. The physical world comes from that star. So the diamond, as the diamond is physical and material world, the Three of Diamond is the creative force in nature, the creative force in our galaxy, in our universe, and that is the sun. It's a very positive card. When we get this card, we can look at growth. We can look at the energy of happy creations, and we can be rest assured that things are going to go well. So I consider even the Three of Spades, which you could think of as, cutting something out of your life if it comes in the right context. I still look at these all as very positive cards. In essence, when you get to a lot of explanations of cartomancy, spades and clubs become looked at often as negative cards. In my practice, I always look for the way in which I can affect positive change and help guide towards the positive outcome in the situation. Because there's no point in creating worry, there's no point in dwelling on negatives. The person who receives that card will automatically reflect on the negatives inside themselves. So my job in that sense is to give them support and hope in the ability we have to adjust our path and to move it to a positive place. And creative energy is the best way to do that generally, to move ourselves to a positive place, to move ourselves out of fear, anxiety, worry, despair. These negative energies in our own hearts and our own consciousness don't help. So 3, good card. Probably my favorite number, also my life path number if you're into that kind of thing. All right, let's look at the Force. May the Force be with you.